And do you feel that these people that are reaching out to you, they're watching the video, you're recognizing that you just opened up escrow or you close an escrow or whatever, and you're in there, and then they go, hey, so tell me a little bit more about you. Like what type of messages do you get?
Yeah, they do. If you have a business account, you can see the insights. So you can actually see how many people shared your video. You know, for example, 50 people shared your video, 70 people saved your video, and then, 20 or 40 people commented on your video. So you can see all that insight if you have a business account, which I think is really, really helpful. I get comments and DMs from other potential buyers, sellers, or business owners who need a new commercial location, which I do a lot of commercial leasing and sales. So I might get a business owner that said, hey, I saw that video you posted with that restaurant owner. I own my own restaurant and I'm looking to open up my second location. Can you help me? And I'll say, yeah, of course. I mean, that's the whole reason why I did the video. Then once you start seeing results like that, you know that your videos are working, and then it just makes you want to build more videos. You build some confidence, and you just continue on doing that.
And how many weird DMs do you get from like weirdos? That's what I want to know. I'm curious about that. Just me. I'm the only weirdo DMer guy. Yeah, okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
So, is it though? Is it a thing? Because I don't get a lot of weird DMs, but I've heard that women, because I've interviewed other women before, and they're like, I get some weird ass videos, and pictures and shit like that. I mean, is it sometimes true. Like, do you get weird things from guys?
Pretty often, yes. Okay, but you have to use your best judgment. You can tell, what someone's intention is from the message. I mean, at least I can tell. And if you can't, you ask them a couple questions. Oh, okay, so how long have you owned your business? What's the address? You have to kind of pre-qualify these guys in the DM to see if they really are serious about business or not before even.
Is it scary sometimes, like when you go on an appointment? I mean, have you ever been scared before?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about a story of maybe a situation where you were scared.
I think I was scared because I knew that I didn't pre-qualify them first. I didn't ask the pre-qualifying questions. I didn't ask them, can I see your bank statements? Are you pre-approved? How long have you been looking? I kind of just showed up to the appointment. This was years ago, and so I felt a little bit uneasy because I didn't really know the guy that much, and I'm showing him houses alone, which I would never, ever, ever do. And thank God nothing happened. Everything was fine. But I think that when you pre-qualify people, you get peace of mind, so you're not so nervous about someone that you don't know.
Yeah, because that's scary. That's probably scary. I mean, for a lot of real estate women that are, because you're going into an apartment that all by yourself.
Right.
There's a lock on that door. You know what I mean? It's like, that's weird shit, right? I mean, it's kind of like Uber now. Think about Uber. Your mom always told you, don't ever get in a car with a stranger.
And now we're just
we're Ubering everywhere with strangers that you've never met in your life.
I agree. Yeah. So unless the person's, pre-approved, or I've seen their financials, I've seen their bank statements, I've had multiple conversations with them on the phone. I've Googled them, their business, their Instagram, I've identified who they are. I'm not meeting with them in person, or I'm not showing them properties. And a lot of times when I do show properties to a male just alone, even if I did pre-qualify them, I will bring my assistant with me.
Okay.
I will bring my assistant with me to come with the tours for the first couple of times, to make sure.
That's smart. Yeah. Very smart. And so, how do you, so you're young, you got things rocking, you're going to make a lot of money. How much are you going to make this year? What would you guesstimate? Or what's your goal? What's your goal? Yeah, what's your guestimate and what's your goal to make this year?
My goal is to make over $500,000 this year.
Right. So $500,000, you're 28 years old.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal. That's a lot of money. Well, first of all, what are you going to do with $500,000? Like, what's your plan? Like, your game plan financially? What will you do? Are you a pretty good saver? Are you a good saver, or are you a spender?
I am a great saver. I can be both. So I am a great saver.
Because you got nice bags all the time and all that kind of stuff. You drink a lot of Starbucks coffee, so that you got the bags.
I am a great saver.
And you got a nice car too.
Thank you. Thank you. I like to invest my money.
Okay.
So I will spend things on items that I feel are going to make me more money.
Okay.
So I will invest in real estate, I will invest in life insurance, IULs. I will invest in some material.
Well, that's another subject that we got to be very careful of. So, because we'll
I
probably
will
have to
invest
take
in
that out of the
different
video now, because that's like we now are going to go on a whole
All
other
the comments.
subject.
No, you should just leave it so you get more comments.
Well, that's
Whether
going to be a lot of comments,
bad
because
comments,
y'all leave comments on why she should
comment.
never buy an
You
IUL.
can
So, yeah, for sure.
Also, I will invest in my business.
Okay.
So I invest in the videographers, my assistant who's my employee, gifts for clients, marketing. So I'm reinvesting in my business, seminars, coaching, I'll fly to different states to go to seminars about real estate or learn how to invest my money different ways.
So what's the percentage? What would you say the percentage of money that you spend investing into your business? Like what would you guess if you were to guess?
I would say probably around maybe 20 to 30%.
Okay, and then how much what's your goal? Like how much do you want to save? Like what percentage?
I save most of my money.
You save most
I save most of it.
So you're saving
I
probably
live
50%.
below my means.
So you're probably saving 50% of your income,
I would
you think?
say, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. So you want to save it. Put it somewhere where you can get it to really grow.
Yes.
So you can get that compound interest going for you. And then of course real estate. I mean, if you can find great propities,
great deals,
some multi-family units or something like that. I mean, start to really build 28 years old, by the time you're my age, you'll have a real estate empire paying you massive passive income. So that's huge. That's huge. It's a big deal.
And I want to invest in my first business this year.
Okay.
So I want to purchase a franchise.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of franchise? I mean,
probably that's where I'm still considering.
You want to do like a fast food or something like that?
Maybe a fast food, a restaurant, a gym. I'm looking right now and doing research on different options to see which one would pay me back, the most. Right. Because I can't really be an owner operator right now. I can't be as hands on as I'd like because I am so busy and booked in real estate. So I would need a partner to kind of take that job on while I'm still working in real estate.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. You're trying to cover all the bases. I love it. So, okay, now you're young. Hobbies? Do you have any hobbies? What's your hobbies?
This is my hobby.
This is your hobby. Exactly. Okay.
And
drinking champagne. There we go.
What kind of champagne?
This is over here. This
is this yours?
I'm not sure. Yeah, this one's mine. So yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers. All right.
My hobbies are because I am working a lot and I'm constantly putting out fires and I'm constantly negotiating deals. I'm driving on the road. When I do have free time, I like to just be slow and stop and go for a hike, read a book, do things that are very mellow. I like to go to the gym. That's not so mellow, but I love taking out my energy and aggression in the gym, feeling
boxing.
strong.
You should do boxing.
I have tried boxing.
Have you really?
Love it.
Oh,
yeah,
that's good.
That was fun. Riding bikes, going to the beach, reading a book. Yeah, all things very, very calm.
Awesome. And so is that when you think about getting that balance, because a lot of people they can't figure out how to do that balance because they're either way into their hobbies and they make no money, or they're way into their job and they screw up everything else in their life. You know what I mean? So how do you get that balance?
I think you have to remember, what's most important to you and think about what's going to benefit you and your future later on. Is it going to be your hobbies or is it going to be working and focusing on your career? Because you're going to pay the price eventually, whether it's today or later, you are going to pay a price. Right. So do you want to work hard now so you can relax later, or do you want to play now, relax, and suffer when you're older? Yeah. You decide what's most important to you.
Yeah, it sounds like you read my book because
is that what you said
this is what I've been preaching for the last 25 years is that, right? I mean, I wanted to work really, really hard.
Yeah.
And then I lived way below my means.
Right.
because I wanted to save and invest. I wanted to put everything to investments, everything to saving, so that way I could have the rest of my life off. And that's kind of what happened. I mean, at 28,
awesome.
I had built
You were already
enough.
retired.
Well, I mean, I never really fully retired, but I had the option to retire if I wanted to. But it was just like, I just wanted to get free. It was the freedom that I was after, so that way I could do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. I mean, I love, somebody asked me the other day, like, why do you do a podcast? Why do you do YouTube? Why do you do, social media? Why do you do all this stuff? You don't have to. And because it's not like I'm getting rich doing YouTube, or I'm not a, although Max is trying to get me to become a superstar YouTuber that makes bazillions of dollars online.
Yeah.
But we're not there yet. We will be there.
We will.
And I'm going to share all my profits with Max when he helps me get there, okay? If you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. If you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.